Hi, I'm Jeff Saylor, and I want to thank you for signing up for our webcast. Now, to take the stress out of this new technology, I wanted to walk you through some detailed instructions on how to enjoy this webcast. First, you have received an email which has a link to the website where the webcast can be viewed. If for whatever reason you lose that email, the address is jeff.advancedcpe.com. Go to that address and you should see a screen that looks like this. Once you get to the main console, you will want to click on the Login button at the top of the screen and then enter your email address and your password. Once you've done this, click the Submit button. You will now be redirected to a screen which has Jeff Saylor's ANA Update and Review listed as a course. You will want to go to the bottom of the screen and click on Events and then select the date of the webcast you wish to watch. You will now see this notice which states when the webcast will begin, and below that is a button that says Buy Your Ticket Now. Now, in your case, you've already bought your ticket, but you'll still need to go through this process, so click on the Buy Your Ticket Now button. Next, you click on the Confirm button and you are ready to go. Note that the screen tells you how much time you have until the broadcast. Before the webcast, you'll want to download your materials, and you do this by clicking on the Materials button at the top of the screen. You'll then be directed to a page where you can select your materials to download. For my 8-hour course, we have a slide deck as well as a workbook for you to download. Close the window when you are done, and you will be back at the main console. Now let's jump forward and assume that the webcast has begun. You have the option by clicking on the button at the top left to open or close a table of contents. This will tell you at what times in the webcast various topics will be discussed. To view the webcast at full screen, click on the box at the top of the video. Clicking the arrow again while in full screen will bring it back to a smaller image. A major stress point in any webcast is the fear of missing an attendance prompt. NASB requires that you respond to 3 prompts within each 50-minute segment of a webcast. To make this more convenient for you, we will provide 4 within each 50-minute segment. Thus, if you happen to miss one due to an unexpected bathroom break, you'll have a make-up check. To make this as simple as possible, your attendance prompts will be both visual as well as audible. You'll hear a clear and distinct bell tone, and an attendance response box will pop up on your screen. You will not be able to miss it. It will be on top of the video. You will have 60 seconds in which to respond, so you have plenty of time. To record your attendance, just click the button. The box will disappear and your attendance will be recorded. You can adjust the volume for the attendance alerts by clicking on the Preferences icon at the bottom of the video screen and then adjust the volume to your liking. The bottom of the screen indicates the total attendance checks. All our webcasts are monitored throughout the broadcast so that you will have the opportunity to ask questions. To ask a question about the material presented, click on the chat button at the bottom right corner of the window. It will open up a chat box where you can enter your question. You can get to chat in full screen or smaller screen mode. When you are finished with your chat session, click the arrow at the bottom of the screen to make the box disappear. You can always go back later if you have more questions. By some chance you happen to click on some button on the page that you probably shouldn't, you could get kicked out of your webcast. In this case, it's not a big deal. Simply go back to Titles, click on your event, click on the event, and you'll be back in there. You might want to hit refresh to make sure your attendance checks come back, but you should be fine. Should you run into any issues, simply click on the chat box and talk to tech support. By the way, if at any time you don't hear the audio, click on the audio button at the bottom left-hand side of the screen, and that will allow you to set the volume where you want it to be. At the end of the broadcast, you'll be alerted that it is over and that you have earned your certificate. We will then email your certificate to the email address listed on your account. That's really all there is to it. Remember, if you have any issues during the webcast, simply check on the chat button and request technical support. Thanks for watching this introductory video and enjoy the webcast.